In South Korea, you need to notify to customs what places are you intended to stop with your boat and pay a small fee for every stop you take. It seems like there's no friendly regulation yet regarding recreational international sailing boats, making every displacement a bit of a hassle. It is worth, however, because anywhere you stop is full of beauty and people are very warm and welcoming. Our first stop was Hawara Island, the island of flowers, where, very soon after docking in a floating pontoon, a sailing boat asked us to dock alongside and leave the other side of the dock free for fishing boats coming in and out. Of course, we friendly agreed, and in return, we were amazingly invited to join them for lunch, which was just an awesome experience. In order to bring the food down, they brought us for a short walk and to proudly show us the beauty of their island. They left in the afternoon, and although we were in autumn and we didn't see many flowers, we walked, explored, and enjoyed the quietness of the island. With some funny discoveries. We could walk the whole island, but the weather was a bit unsettled, and we got a bit wet in the afternoon. The next day, the clouds were slowly fading away, letting the sunlight bring brightness and color to the scene, for us to enjoy our last day in the island of flowers.
Bye.
Our next stop was Seodo Island, a beautiful and funny place which apparently was once home of dinosaurs. We walked the island and discovered really amazing spots for rock climbing. And on the way back, we found lots of plastics on the beach. We collected as much as we could and tossed them somewhere, where hopefully someone would do something. We walked back to Cream across the narrow streets of the small village. Once on board, I can enjoy the quietness of the place and prepare our trip for the next destination, Sonjuk-do Island. I tried to play with some elastic lines and see if that could release me from having to steer all the time by hand. In the end, it didn't really work at all. A nice bay was opening in front of us as soon as we approached Sonjuk-do from the north. And right in the middle of the bay, we found a mooring with a huge line looking quite strong, and as the weather was fine, we just trusted. So we dinged to shore to see what sort of surprises were hidden around there. The little village was beautiful, and although at first looked to us like a ghost town, a villager came up suddenly to say hello and invited us to his home, where we got very surprised about how beautiful and delicate the decoration was, and how good the coffee as well. But that was not all. They invited us to share dinner with the rest of the family in the house of a relative. So we went back to Cream to enjoy the lovely sunset, take a shower, and prepare ourselves for the evening meeting. need to tell that there's nothing like being in the right spot at the right time. Looking at the weather forecast, some ugly storm was developing on the south. And we decided to stop our exploration and head back to Yeosu to enjoy the last days of good weather and prepare ourselves for the approaching storm. Our friends were waiting to help us docking cream, which is always very appreciated. In the evening, we share some Spanish traditions. We plan as well a visit to a nearby city called Suncheon. While waiting for the beast,